Hello neighbors, I am here with Jen Doris and Megan Hampton here at the Groove Lab, and we're super excited today. We're going to talk a little bit about what the Groove Lab is. And so if one of you guys can kind of just give us a little background on how this started.
You bet. So Groove Lab is essentially the physical space. We have a lot of different artists and organizations that function within Groove Lab. And so when Groove Lab came about, it really started a couple years ago. And really it was my passion to create a space where kids, especially kids, but now we do have kids through adult groups, can come and connect and create and learn music. Because the big thing was that music was taken out of the schools a long time ago. There was a failed override vote. And so kids weren't getting music at the elementary schools, and not until they got into middle school and upper elementary. So I wanted to bridge that gap because I grew up in Pennsylvania where I had, universal chorus music from time K through 12. So, and I really know that that's the thing that's connected me to the community here was music. I connected with people at Cochise College, with the community band there. So that was it's always been my vision. So, and yeah, we're getting there. We're really attracting a lot of really great musicians, artists, poets to this space. And we're really excited of what's going to be happening in the future.
Awesome. Yeah. And this is is Get Lit Books your guys' too, or is that something completely separate?
So we share a building. That's a different business. But in here, within Groove Lab, we have Project Encore AZ, which is a nonprofit. So it's nice that we have a nonprofit, and also Groove Lab, which is more of a business for-profit space, so we can leverage both. Yeah. So, and just recently, and I'll pass it to Megan, just 2 days ago, we just had a big event that Groove Lab is a business sponsored, but it's a initiative that we're doing with Project Encore AZ of partnering with the Cochise Superintendent's Office for literacy. So Megan can talk a bit about that and a little bit about what she does as a poet, artist, literary person in the space too.
I found Project Encore through Facebook search. I have 2 school-age kids. I was looking to get them into some classes, something productive and positive to do in the community, and that's how I found Jen. And she introduced them to Steel Pan. They joined the Steel Pan Orchestra. They've been on 3 years now.
Yeah,
this is their 3rd year. It gives them a sense of pride to be a part of something, to have something to work toward every week has been really cool. And to see their growth over the last couple of years has been really cool. So I went from being a parent who had children in a program to wanting to be part of the program and part of the magic. I love to write. And I had been introduced to some open mics around town a couple of years back and found an open mic here. And then just kind of fell into my cool space. I've been able to host writing forums and write nights, called it Poetry, which is currently under reconstruction right now so that we can offer it to more people. But it's a community-based writing night for all ages, just for people to come out and just be creative. Being able to express yourself is so important. It's so important. And our town has a really big sports following and sports base. It doesn't always promote what's available for the arts and as far as expression is concerned. And so I think that there's a lot of kids who get left behind with that. And expression is just so important. So to be able to be a part of adding more of that to the community has been super cool. Through Project Encore, we jump-started the Cove, which is for the community children. That is chorus, oratory speech, virtuoso music, and expressive creation. So through that, we have a children's choir. We do poetry and spoken word and expressive writing, theater, and music, instrumental arts. We recently just jumped off with the superintendent's office. We had a literacy day. What did we call it?
Fall into literacy.
Fall into reading. Fall into reading. And it was just a free day for kids to come in and try different areas of reading. It's not always about, I mean, tons of books here, right, and tons of books on the shelf, but it's not always about reading. So we offered karaoke. We had a Dungeons and Dragons table set up, which was really popular and really cool. We did voice recording.
Scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt.
Yeah, the voice recording was really fun because a lot of times, and this is also a big retirement community too, and we connected with a lot of families too that were interested in coming back and doing more of that, of bringing their dad, the grandpa or grandma in to read a book that we will video record or will audio record and send to them so they can have that forever, of having their voice on a children's book for their grandkids. So that was really, really, really special. Yeah, and the people from the city.
We had different people, different community heroes come in from just all over a scope. But the superintendent's office has got books all available all around town. Really, these you'll find stands similar to these all around town. There's one at McDonald's. My kids were just there last night. And the books are free. You pick one up, you read it. There's some information inside on what the program entails and how the rewards program works. But it's to help bridge the gap of literacy between ages K through 3, where you learn to read, and 4th and on, where you read to learn. Just to kind of bridge that gap and create stronger readers so that we have better test takers and better students overall. So that's been really cool. So I'm not a professional. I don't have, I graduated and stayed here. But my passion for being a part of the community and helping it grow has always just kind of been there. And so being able to just be an encouragement in the arts has been really cool. And to be able to see kids grow in different areas has just been really cool. So.
Yeah. And Megan and I are working on, we're getting Campus Coach certified to bring a Learn to DJ program to the community here. That's going to be free. So that's going to be launching probably early January, because man, I can't believe this year's already gone by so far. So that's going to be super exciting because, again, the literacy, learning leadership, learning teamwork, building a skill that kids can take and become part of their schools and DJ events and things too. So we're super excited for that. We're going to have a Read with Santa in December. We don't have a date yet for that, but we will have that going on the literacy side. On the music side, our steel pan group, we're going to have a concert first Sunday in February, and it's going to be a Rock Your Cause themed event. So all of our members, and we're encouraging the audience to come sporting, if they support, breast cancer awareness, epilepsy awareness, all their different causes, and have an opportunity for local nonprofits to also be part of that too. So, and it's going to be all rock themed music, so with steel pan, which is going to be really exciting. And then on the Groove Lab side, we have instructors. So we have a lesson program that goes on here, piano, guitar, voice, flute
orchestra.
Yeah, tin whistle, recorders, bassoon, almost anything, saxophone that you can think of. We have an instructor here that we can connect youth through adults, so it's not just for kids either. So it's been a really exciting last couple months. So, and in Groove Lab, we participated in the local moonshot competition. We came in 3rd place, which was awesome, and we met some great other business people in town. So that really sort of launched this bigger idea of bringing in the lesson program and just growing. So yeah, and we have second Saturday showcases. So every second Saturday we invite the community to come in, and it's a spotlight of our instructors and students so you can see what they're doing, sort of like a mini recital every month. And
open mic with that too.
Yes, and we also, that's an open mic
opportunity. We have open mic veteran who comes and reads her a piece of a new novel every second Saturday, which is really cool. Supporting the arts is so important. So not just to have a place to practice, but also to have a circle of support when you're doing it. And the circle of support here is just so cool. It's just so cool.
Yeah, and we even have another good friend that she's going to bring in some art therapy classes. So she's a trauma-informed specialist. So she brings such a unique and needed skill set to our space here too, of using art and connecting people that are working through trauma, youth through adults also. So that's going to be launching in about 2 weeks actually, that she's going to be starting. So yeah, and everything, you can find everything on our website. If you just Google Groove Lab, it's groovelab88.com. If you just Google Project Encore AZ, you can find us there. That's projectencoreaz.org. Or stop by. You can always grab information when the bookstore is open. We're not always here all the time because we still have work lives and family outside of here, but we're usually here a lot on the weekends. And Friday nights for the Cove, the choir. Yeah, for kids to come out 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock on Fridays.
6 to 7 on Fridays. Elementary school age kids typically, but really just bring your kids. Just bring your kids and let them sing for an hour, do some crafts, eat some snacks.
Make some friends.
Make some friends.